Surah Al-Talaq says that there are 7 earths. Imam al-Alusi said this is 7 other earths with its own inhabitants. Could this be an evidence for parallel universes? I can't talk to with any certainty. Let's see what Al-Baghawi says in Surah Al-Talaq, which we just covered it, but I don't think he mentions it here. Read in the tafsir. Come on. All right, Surah Al-Taghabun, Surah Al-Talaq. It said ayah number 12. Okay. الله الذي خلق سبع سماوات ومن الأرض مثلهن. He created 7 heavens and from the earths like them. Okay. في العدد يتنزل الأمر بينهن. Okay. The command of Allah comes down with them. Okay. I'm going to get to coffee and leaves. Ask an important question. Can I ask you something? Should the study of Islamic sciences be started with ilm al-hal first? No. It should be studied with aqidah first. Ilm al-hal is like one of the last things you need. You don't need that. And the one who has it can write the book on it. Okay. بالوحي من السماء السابعة إلى الأرض السفلى قال أهل المعاني هو ما يدير فيهن من عجيب تدبيره فينزل المطر ويخرج النبات. Al-Amr means here Allah's command for what happens in these earth, from rain and growth of trees, etc. ويأتي بالليل والنهار والصيف والشتاء, and brings the 4 seasons. ويخلق الحيوان على اختلاف هيئاتها, and he creates different animals, and he makes them move from state to state. All of these creations and things that are happening. في كل أرض من أرضه وسماء من سمائه, in every planet of his planets and heavens of his heavens. خلق من خلقه وأمر من أمره وقضاء من قضائه. In every one of these 7 heavens and 7 earths, there is his own command that fulfills. لتعلموا, so that you may know, أن الله على كل شيء قدير, that as Allah is capable of all things, وأن الله قد أحاط بكل شيء علما, he has knowledge of all things. So if they ever discover another planet out there, this will be an ayah to increase our iman, because he mentions 7 earths, and he says, so that you know that Allah is powerful over all things. So that we have it in the Quran here, we have historical record that the Quran is already with us, and that we only know of one planet with beings on it. So the day they come around and they discover another planet with its own life forms on it, right? Who knows if it's possible or not? It's possible. What we Muslims will say, we say, well, Allah said so. We should just increase in iman. So take this as a vaccine, take it as a vitamin, put it in the bank right now. Okay, so you have it on the day that some NASA person comes out and says, this is a major breakthrough. We have discovered, and we now have evidence, okay, that there is another planet out there with its own ecosystem, its own existence, its own life, its own something. Okay, we say, you're behind the times. There's 5 more. That's 2. Us, them, there's 5 more. Okay? I'm really interested in what others said about it. Very, very interested. What they said is the realities. Do we have transmitted evidence? Any transmission that's even hayyin, even like a flimsy transmission of what would be on there. Okay? Their own life forms, maybe. Maybe that's where Ibn Abbas said, it's us exactly that's there. Another Ibn Abbas and another, But where did Ibn Abbas get that from? The Jewish mystics? Because Ibn Abbas was known to sit with the Jews. Not the Jews, but Ka'b al-Ahbar. Ibn Abbas he loved to take knowledge of the, these additional things that the Prophet didn't speak about for a wisdom. The Prophet limited what he spoke about for a wisdom. Okay. So Ibn Abbas wanted to hear because the Prophet ﷺ said, go and read their books because they have amazing things to say. The fim ajaib. Ajaib could have 2 meanings. Ajib in how false this is, and ajib, right? Even if it's acceptable. So it has both meanings.